Good. Also, I'm not late. You're just early. You have to trust me because I'm saying it very confidently. Oh shoot, it is the wrong screen. You guys didn't see that. I will recover from this incident. I will recover from this. It's not what it looks like. I've been busy, okay? I've been busy. Alright, it was a chaotic start before the stream. I was just light mapping. I didn't have time. Dark Steel, thank you for 32 months, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Holy crap, you're really up there. He said, no, Abyss. It's W for Wumbo. Yeah, I have no idea what that's in reference to, but also true, and that's true, and that's also real. Good point. Bro got an achievement for switching the screens. Yeah, they be handing these things out for everything now. It's crazy. Alright, give me 30 seconds. Keep rolling the intro here, and I'll be right back, and we'll get started.
It's been 30 seconds.
Dark Steel, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. It's been 30 seconds. Whee! Yeah. All right, whatever. We're gonna start. Hello. Wait, I don't have audio. Guys, I swear I was ready for this stream. I absolutely was. Welcome. It's good to see you guys. Welcome back. We're here in the lovely Stargate Command. It's not so bad here. It's pretty nice, actually. We got a Stargate. We got, you know, let's play some Halo 2 music for this part. We got a nice Stargate, which is very nice. We got the little DHD down there. That's not lore accurate. I know some of you lore heads might be bothered by that. But we got a nice gate behind us. Oh, look, it's John and Jim Stargate. They're both here. They showed up, dude. They're here. Why do the Marines look possessed? Dude, the Marines without their helmets, I found out the hard way. They look horrifying, man. There's one Marine in particular that spawns in sometimes. Dude, he's scary. He is genuinely frightening. He's genuinely frightening. I don't like it. But, yeah, it's kind of cool. Look at this. It's a Stargate. Walk in the Stargate. That's what we're doing today. We're going to make it work today. It's actually going to do something. This should be in the horror mod. No, actually, though, they're so scary looking. It's really disturbing. Clouds Wolf! Thank you for 29 months. It's good to see you. Thank you. It said, seriously, learning Python and now Blender. Head hurt. Yeah, it's going to... I'm not going to lie to you. That's going to be a journey. That's going to be a whole-ass journey. It's going to take you a minute to wrap your head around. It's going to take days. You're going to have to, like, learn a whole section of it, go to sleep, let your brain absorb it, wake up the next day, learn another part, and then your brain's exploding, but then you go to sleep, and then you're back, and you're like, okay, you just got to keep taking it one step at a time. Is it one of Marcus Leto's? Yeah, one of these is Marcus Leto. Not these guys. I don't think either of these are Marcus Leto. Dude, I got to show you guys. This is really horrifying. Hold on. There's one guy that just disturbs me greatly. Let me find him. This dude. Oh my... No, that's dude. Is it that dude? Maybe this looks better with the lighting. Oh no, is it this guy? He scares me, man. He scares me. Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that, dude? Oh my god, he horrifies me. He's... I'm scared. Why is he... I don't know, dude. He's the whitest human being I've ever seen in my entire life. It's insane. Like, most of these dudes, they're just normal-ass dudes. And then you get this guy. He's so scary looking. He's from SG3, yeah. He would never be a part of SG1. Not with a face like that. Anyways, this is a pretty unfinished area we're in here that I've just been messing around in. But I've been trying my best to get all this stuff like working and looking pretty good. You can see I'm getting a little fancy. We got some particle effects and stuff coming on here. I was reworking pretty much all of this. I had built much of the stuff that you're seeing here from scratch, but then I scrapped it all because I found a way to extract the Gmod maps, and I was like, well, somebody else already made it and they did a good job. So none of these are textured right now, but I'm planning on going in probably today at some point during the stream and just like actually putting the proper textures and stuff here. There's quite a bit. Isn't it a silo? It is. We gotta get the ceiling here to reflect that. Yo, Modded Gamer, thank you for the 420. I appreciate it.
No spooky during spooky month, the gangy. We are halfway through spooky month.
I know. I have to finish the spooky mod. I think I'm gonna get a lot of work done on it over the next couple days. That way I can get that out before the end of the month. It's very important. And the mod's almost done too. It's not too bad. But I figured it'd be fun to do some gating. Honestly, the spooky streams, they just don't do very good. So I was trying to do that off stream. He's dead. This is so sad. R.I.P. dude. But yeah, I made a version of the Marine that has a little Stargate outfit. I pulled it from a canceled Stargate game. And I just kind of threw it onto the Marines without too much care. It worked out pretty well. They look kind of cool in their new getups. They got like the little Stargate logo and stuff on them. Doesn't look too bad. It's not too bad. Got their vests and stuff. They look okay. Like, I'm gonna become him now. I'm the scary guy now. Look at this dude. Running around in his little uniform. Ah. I'm gonna get him his staff. They speed up once they get the staff. It's kind of crazy looking. Don't ask me why it's purple. Don't ask. This is a friggin' dream come true. That's kind of cool. Here, I'll show you guys. Nothing crazy's happened yet, but see, it's got little coolant coming out of the gate now, which is kind of fancy. Holds it wrong in third person? Yeah, I haven't worked on that yet. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. Yeah, I updated like a ton of the effects on the gate. I don't think I showed you guys it at all. I upgraded like the part that shoots out the Kaloosh. Obviously, I added a little coolant stuff coming out here on this gate. I don't know if I showed it on stream, but I completely upgraded the, when it forms, there's like a much more nice looking version of the portal forming here. It's a lot more animated. The Kawoosh honestly is okay, but there's also a splash back on the gate itself, which is kind of cool. Once this goes back into the gate, it creates like a ripple, which is kind of fun. It's a subtle effect, but I think it's all the subtle effects that bring everything together. I literally just recently re-grabbed all of the structures in this entire room from the RP Stargate map from Gmod, because as I was building all these myself, and I was using a worse version of this ramp and everything, I saw the version on RP Stargate as I was, because I was like manually, I was looking at like screenshots from the show, going to every little detail, and eventually I just realized I was like, crap, dude. This is pointless. Somebody's already done a way more accurate representation, so I should just use that instead and save myself a bunch of time. So that's what I did. And this worked pretty well. There's like a helicopter flying by. Hold on. My window's up. They can hear me. They can hear me. It's getting there. I think I'm really zoomed out right now, so just prepare yourself. You're about to see the entire universe through my camera. Am I getting messages from asking for rent? All over the place. The staff weapon is from Sketchfab. I have the links to all these for credit. The room does feel smaller than the show. Oh, that's just because the Spartan is so tall and fast. It provides this sense of like crazy scale. It's a little better when you're a Marine. You're much shorter, but you still like go at like a jogging pace. So I'm jogging around the whole room right now. I'm just speeding around. It's a little light jog, you know. Get a P90 for the Chief? Yeah, I will be adding a P90. This should have collision. This was supposed to have collision. I don't know why that didn't work. The textures are a little messed up right now. I had a better, as you can see, I had a pretty nice texture set that I like kind of built on top of from the original Gmod asset, which had like parallax mapping and a nice specular map and stuff, but now I got to rebuild all that. So that's a thing. Let's see how large the Chief is here. Anyway, not too bad. I swear that walkway was 3 to 4 people wide. I'm pretty sure I have this scaled accurately. Yeah, you could fit like 3 people here probably. Probably not Spartans, but you could fit like 3 whole people right there on this. These are all pretty tall dudes. What is this? It's what the Forerunners were working on before Master Chief appeared. Let's see. Oh, I did upgrade the effects on the weapons a little bit as well, which is kind of fun. So I made the little electricity look better when you open the staff. It's more accurate to the show now. That's kind of fun. Check last and check stream chat for spooky mod ideas. I will check it in a few minutes. Most insane crossover. Yeah, this is unexpected. I'm having fun though. Boo! Oh, dude, I'm so zoomed out. You can see everything. Wow. There we go. That's better. A little better. All right. Continuing on. Most insane shared universe I meant? Oh yeah, it's a bit wild. Okay, what I want to do is there's a lot I need to do in this room as far as like getting all the textures for all this stuff here, getting these lights like turned on and functioning and everything. But first and foremost, I want to make the Stargate work. Please make it a mini story. Honestly, that is the plan right now. I do want to make this into like a mini story. So as a test though, I want to get the Stargate to actually like function in like a basic sense. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to find the stupid Marine picture for like 10 minutes, but I give up. I'm just gonna assume it was very funny. Yeah, and I would have enjoyed it greatly. But alright, I want to make the Stargate work. In order to make the Stargate actually work, we need another Stargate, and then we need a location to actually go to. So I'm going to take you guys to my Blender scene here, where you can see some of these things are textured properly, which mine are not in-game right now. Also, why didn't this work? Ramp metal is a collision type. Is it inverted? No. collision only. Maybe I just did that wrong. Oh, whatever. It's probably fine. Anyway, yeah. So we got to make a place for the gate to go. Where does the gate actually take you? I haven't decided yet. But for now, I'm gonna make it take us to a box world with like 2 trees. Why is the water in the circle thing vertical? This wormhole physics would be too hard to explain. You just had to be there. Should take you to the Ark. That'd be kind of funny. I'm gonna have it just take you to a generic place over here. Let's make a cube. You guys can't even see it. Yeah, I'll take you to this place here, Cube World. RIP that game, by the way. Alright, this is gonna be our beautiful map here. So we're gonna need a material here called Sky 2, and or no, Sky 1 actually, because it starts at 0. And then this will be planet ground. So we'll have this be planet ground.
Stream chat right meow.
Dark Steel, thank you for the 3. Give me a minute. Like I said, I'll check it out. All right, so there's our beautiful cube planet. I should probably like add a tree or something. Tekmate, brother Loki. Welcome. Wait, where's Loki? Why don't I see Loki in chat? Am I blind? Well, let me grab a tree really quick. I think I'll just steal one of the huge grass trees. I don't think I have Valhalla easily accessible. Steal from my latest version of huge grass. Tree Pine 1. There it is. Beautiful. Wherever that is. Object to cursor. Okay, these trees are way too big. Go ahead and place that down right there. So we got 1 tree. Boop. And then we'll put another tree, because I'm just crazy. Rotate it, scale it up a bit. Alright, put like 1 more over here on the other side. Yeah, we could put a couple trees. Trees are nice. Everybody likes trees. You guys like trees? I'll put some trees behind where the gate will be. Fill in the space a little. There we go. That's certainly something. Probably fine. Anyway, we got lots of beautiful trees. We got our cube world here. Now we just need what did I call this material? Planet ground. All right, we'll take our planet ground here. We'll go levels, multi, huge. No, you know what? Let's actually grab it from the mission, the Covenant. We'll go. No, I'll grab the huge grass stuff actually. Here we'll grab our ground shader, which I think I called huge. It's literally just called huge grass. Huge cliff, huge grass, shader terrain. Beautiful. Put it into our shaders folder, and this is planet ground. Awesome. So now if I put this into the game, we will lose our light maps that I spent way too long baking here, which I do like how these light maps look. Oh, you can see I was starting to add some new rooms and stuff in here. So, work in progress, not exactly done. But I'm getting stuck on stuff. I'm literally, there's no way I got the scale right. It is insane. I know Spartans are tall, but like, what is this? I'm gonna have to double check my scale on everything here. But anyway, we're getting there. Now let's get our planet in here. We'll kill our light maps. I'll cry a lot, but it'll be worth it. Put that there, that there. Go ahead to here, and let's just import the map first. We won't even worry about anything else. And then we're gonna add, I think I'm just gonna add the Ultimate Forge skybox in here real quick. I think that one's gonna be like the most easy to work with, the most versatile. So let's go ahead and open the map itself here. our scenario for the little Stargate Command. The portal should take you to Shrek Swamp. Here, while this is loading, you said check stream chat. Need a reference? Well, isn't this like 100 Ways to Die in Halo, that really old video? Dude, I recognize this mod. Oh my god. This is a Gary's mod add-on that is really old. Holy crap, I forget the name of it actually. I recognize it because the little kawoosh is like a super bright glowing ball. That's actually crazy. That's a super old Gary's mod add-on. Alright, well here's our lovely map. And here is the planet that we'll be going to, I guess. Probably have made it in a place where you can't see the other side of the map through there, but you know, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and add our cool sky. So I already have one sky here. I'll add another, and I'll make this one U sky. There we go. Oh shoot, it doesn't have a good sky atmosphere block, does it? You know, in that case, I have a solution. Let's go to... What is the... Here, atmospheric parameters. So we have the base atmosphere parameters, which I'm going to copy. And these are going to be our... This is the like fog settings and everything for our little Stargate level here. And what I'll do is I will grab the settings from the original, or Ultimate Forge 2.0 here, which should be somewhere around here. Maybe it's from the first one. What does it even use? Hold on, I have no idea what it uses. Morning, what up, Adrift? Welcome, welcome. I read about the message above too. I have no idea which one it is. You're gonna have to type it again. I'm locked in here. I can't keep track of all the messages you guys send in what order you send them in. That's asking a lot of me. All right, this one uses Alpine Sandbox. Oh, so it was just there the whole time. Oh yeah, it was. Okay. All right, so what I want to do is I want to make a second fog parameter. Man, why are you disappointed in me? I'm busy running an entire live stream and modding at the same time, and you're mad that I'm not able to remember a single message. Speaking of spooky, you could have a Pimps at Sea Easter egg like the Ghost of Lockout. Pimps at Sea... Oh, Pimps at Sea Chief as an Easter egg like Ghost of Lockout. Suppose so. That'd be kind of interesting. Can't say how long I gotta work. Understandable, understandable. Alright, let's put these in. All these values, here we go, 45, 25, copy colors. This is basically gonna allow me to have not only like regular fog haze from the second level of Halo 3, but also the beautiful atmosphere of the Covenant mission and Ultimate Forge and all that. At the same time in the same map. Alright, let's say that's good. And then we actually have to go in here and do the following. We go to our... Actually, wait. I need a portal here, don't I? Well, it probably understands it. We'll go cluster points. Oh, never mind. Well, whatever. I'll just do this for now. We'll go ahead and do atmosphere. Create a new atmosphere instance. Call it base. And we'll do another one, and this will be planet 01. And the atmosphere setting correlates to this one here, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll make this one 7. And then when we go to our cluster points, we can set it to planet 1 and refresh the map. And look at that. Now it's all pretty. Sorta. I don't know why the sky is orange over there. What's up with that? No, I'm not going to worry too much. It's probably a camera effects thing. But now, we have a planet we could go to. So we got to make it actually function, which will be kind of fun, I think. So I'll go ahead and place a Stargate here. We'll call this Stargate Planet 01. Drop it in the ground, nice and good looking like that. I guess I'll put a DHD down as well. Let me put a little control here for it. This will be, well, we don't really need a name for this one. But here's a little switch. Give ourselves a DHD here. Boom. Drop it on the ground. Move it over a little. Make sure our controller is near it. Okay, that needs to be rotated a little. That looks a little silly. Gotta do, wait for it, this. Dude, Spartan, either I have the scaling completely wrong or Spartans are just that big. Dark Steel, thank you for the 5!
It takes you to Sandtrap referencing that really old video I posted earlier.
It's not a bad idea, actually. That would be pretty funny. It drops you right in the exact same spot. That'd be cool. Oh, the Stargate is backwards. Whoop, there we go. Alright, so now that we have the planet here, we have to add 2 more objects for this Stargate to function. So the first thing is going to be... what is the first thing going to be? It's going to be the event horizon open close for one. This will be event horizon open close planet 01. Place that there, and then we also need the regular event horizon right here, which is another separate object. This will be event horizon planet 01. And we're going to make these both invisible and just, they're on the map, they're there, nothing else matters there. And now we have a Stargate that theoretically should work. Work time, unfortunately. See, hey, have a good one, Adrift. Thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. Now, we write some very simple scripts to get this Stargate to function when the other one activates. Oh, and before I forget, this Stargate here, we need to put it on... Oh, it's already on it. It's on the Stargate position group. This scenery here of the, not scenery, the little control right here. This one should also be tied to Stargate position group. That way you can dial back and forth. Okay. Now then, let's make it so when I activate the Stargate over here in Stargate Command, it also activates the Stargate on our hypothetical planet over here, just to make sure the system works. We'll add graboids here. I'm unfortunately not familiar with that. What is it? Can somebody lore drop what a graboid is? What is that? Oh, wait. Setting. And change my scripts to Lisp. Beautiful. All right, so this is what the script looks like for the Stargate. It's pretty easy. What I should be able to do is name this to Stargate SGC active. This is a state that basically helps the Stargate visuals run. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this. This is going to be Stargate Planet 01. Literally just copying and pasting it. It's that easy. So we'll first check for the device position of the SG1 Stargate, because that's what we're going to use as reference here, because this one's going to be getting dialed to. Then we don't need to create the coolant effects. That's for the main gate. Then once the gate is at its full, we're going to play the sound of the Stargate opening. But instead of doing it on SG1 alone, we're going to do it on Planet 01. Then we're going to create the Planet 01 horizon opening. And then we're going to attach it to the Planet 01 Stargate. Our second one right here. And then we create the event horizon for Planet 01. And we attach our second Planet 01 event horizon to the Stargate out here. And then last but not least, we play the Kawoosh on that Stargate. Theoretically, that all just works. Oh, I have errors. Let me see. What are the errors? It says it's not a valid object name. Event horizon, open, close, planet 01. Did I not name it that? What did I call it? Oh, I just called it planet. Okay, there we go. Not a valid object name. Event horizon, open, close, planet 01. Didn't I just fix that like half a second ago? Event horizon, open. Oh, it's too long of a name. It literally won't let me. Okay. Okay, how about P01 for these? And we'll rename the Stargate too, just so it's easier. This is Stargate P01, because we're our planet. And then I'll just go through here. We'll replace Planet 01 with P01. Alright, let's see if that lets us compile now. There we go. Okay, so theoretically, if we dial this gate over here, we should see a similar action happen on the second gate over there. So let's give it a shot. This one shouldn't be spinning, but I don't have a receiving animation yet for these gates. It worked! We got a gate. It dialed. Let's go! So now we have a receiving gate and a sending gate. Not bad. Should read up? Oh, I was missing out. Oh, no, I've seen Tremors, Mateus. I loved Tremors when I was a kid. It scared the hell out of me. But no, I haven't watched them in so long. I didn't even know they were called graboids. I haven't rewatched them in forever. It might be a fun time, though. After a while, the Stargate should send you to a really alien-looking map. Well, I actually have a lot of maps that it could lead to. That might be fun. But, okay, now the crazy thing that I need to do is make it so that this Stargate actually, you know, sends you to a location. In every Tremors movie. I would love to rewatch them at some point. That sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, we have our gate. It's on. It's working. Now, how do we make it so going through the gate sends you to another planet? Well, I think a very simple answer to that is to set up some triggers and some AI points and see if I can teleport the player with those. So, first and foremost... Darksteel, thank you for the 3! Appreciate it.
Okay, I found a meme you definitely have seen before, but you will enjoy all the same. Check stream chat.
I think I have seen this one.
When I joined the Corps, we didn't have any fancy schmancy tanks. We had sticks, 2 sticks and a rock for a whole platoon, and we had to share the rock.
And we had to share the rock.
You're one very lucky Marine.
I love that, dude. Shout out the rock tweet. That was a moment. Okay, right. Sorry, distracted. Very distracted. We're gonna make it so that we can go through the gate, which I think should be pretty fun here. So we'll go to our game data, we'll create a trigger volume, and I'll place it right here. I'm gonna make it comprise pretty much the whole gate. only up and down, for the most part. And I'm going to push it back pretty much to the end there. And, whoa, I did not mean to do that. Okay, thank God for that. And then about there, I think will be good. And then basically, I'm going to make it so if the game detects that you are in this thin area, you should get sent to the other gate. Just put a foreigner city on the outside of the map just to tease people. Like, I'm not going to lie, that's good. That would be good. Alright, now as for this one, I think I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful with this one. We'll see here. Oh, I guess it should be fine. The gate is like wide enough that I don't really have to worry about any accidental travel. So we'll just go and do pretty much the same thing here. This will be the detector for whenever you're going through this gate here. This will be gate travel P01. And then the other one will be gate travel SGC. These are our 2 trigger volumes that we can detect. You remember? Oh, I forgot about that. I am, Andy. I got nominated for a Halo award at Halo at HCS, dude. I got nominated for one of the categories, which I thought was so cool. It was for like best modder forger creative type, essentially, which is so awesome. I meant to put out a tweet today telling everyone, go vote for me, please. I want to win an award. That sounds awesome. What the fuck? Voted for you in Halo VFX. I appreciate that. Halo VFX is so talented. It's insane. All right. AI script data point set. So basically what I gotta do here is I gotta make a new point set, and this is going to be SG. And the name of this point right here is gonna be when you return from a planet. Okay, well, that's certainly something, isn't it? It's gonna be when you return from a planet, you'll pop out right here. I'll name this SGC, and this one will be named P01. I'll just put that right there. This will be P01. Nice. All right, so all we got to do now is make a quick script that says, hey, if you're in that trigger volume we just made at this gate, teleport the player to that little spot right there. And I'm pretty sure this is easy. Pretty sure this is actually like really, really easy. So we'll make a quick script for it. I'll put it down here actually. Make it a continuous script, of course, always and forever. This will be SGC. I'm gonna call it travel SGC to P01. And we're just gonna have the script wait until a player is in the zone to go from one planet to the other. So make that what's called a sleep until. And then, what is it? It's like when player is in the volume test. Is it volume test players? Volume test object. Yeah, volume test players. And the trigger volume is going to be, what did I call it again? Do you guys remember? Oh, I forgot. I gotta find it. Trigger volume, gate travel SGC. Alright, so basically we just continuously test and wait for the player to step into the gate. And then as the player steps into the gate and that is detected, I believe there's an object teleport that we can use. Object teleport, oh, that's for a cutscene flag. What was the other one? Object teleport to AI point. We should be able to reference the player as an object. If not, I guess I'll die. So object teleport to AI points. The object will be player 0, which actually might be a function name. I think it's a built-in function in the main script. And then the AI point is SG, or I don't think it's a string. I think it's SGC or SG/P01. Let's see what happens. This is not a valid point. SG/P01. Doesn't need to be in quotes. No, maybe not. It's me, Rain, but guess what? What's up, Rain? How's it going? What does that say? Not a valid point reference. SG slash... Oh, you know what? I think it's the slash is backwards. Oh, there we go. Okay, so theoretically this works. Let's see. We signed a lease in an apartment today. Let's go, Rain! Hugely, hugely deserved. I'm actually very happy to hear that. Moving stuff from our truck and we're gonna try tomorrow with some buddies. Hell yeah. It's good that you got some buddies to help you out. Moving is such a pain. Alright, let's see. It worked! I came out the other gate. It didn't have any fancy effects or anything, but it worked. Huge. Gate travel is possible. I don't have collision, so it's kind of anticlimactic, but at least I can jump through. Nice. Teleportation through scripting. It worked. Now we gotta add some effects and sounds. We do some fade-ins and fades out, at least until I can add some like crazy stuff to it. Halo Brian! Good to see you! Thank you for 34 months! Is that killing sort of multiplayer? Yeah, if I just made it using regular-ass teleporters, it would be super easy. It's been 6 months since I was in a hotel last, and we went from homeless to apartment. This is a huge win. We're still poor, but it's better. You and everybody being poor, that is. But I'm just glad that you're getting an apartment and stuff. That is absolutely fantastic. Deserved. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Instead of just immediately teleporting the player, I'm gonna run fade in over a quarter of a second. Then we'll teleport the player. Then we fade out over half a second. Not a valid integer. Wait, what? Oh, it's a short. Oh. 15 and 7. Alright, let's see. Did I add a cool fade effect to it? We also need the gate travel sound where it goes full. It makes a funny little noise. Can we check fragmentation grenades to the Stargate? Theoretically, yeah, it should be able to teleport anything and everything. Alright, let's see. I'm blind. I'm fucking blind. Why is it so blinding? Help. What's going on? Hello? What the fuck happened? What does this say? Does a screen fade in from a particular color? Does that mean I don't have control over how fast it fades? Because that would kind of suck if that's true. Alright, I'm not even going to turn the Stargate on. I'm just going to do another test. Why did it fade out first? I'm so confused. Oh, I see. I had the understanding of what these are backwards. Okay, that was kind of cool. First 3 are color, last is duration. Yeah, no, I got that. The problem was that the command fade in fades in gameplay. I thought it was saying fade into that color. It said it's not going fade in to, it's fade in from. Well, that was a pretty good duration. Now I need like a sound effect to go with it. I don't know if I have the sound effect in. What I would love to do is play like a WebM of the gate travel thing where it goes like, you know, like flying through the portal and everything. Do I have that sound in? I'm very curious to see. Data, sound, Stargate. Open, wormhole loop, roll. Now, it does not look like I have the sound in right now. Let me pop open Audacity. I should have it in my downloads folder, and I should be able to, like, instantly get it in-game. I just need to find it. Let's see. Sounds. I'm looking for... This is the Stargate Carter's add-on pack. Sound effects. Here's gate travel. This might be it. I don't think that ever gets used. I'm surprised that's in there. Maybe it's in here. Oh, this would be it, right? Teleport. Dude, I love that sound. I love that sound so much. Okay, we'll grab all of these. I guess I would have to spam through these and export them. I'll do that really quickly. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. That should be pretty easy. I can just spam all of these out. It's good to have variation for sure. Dude, I don't know if you guys knew, this is such an obscure thing, but Audacity is getting like a major overhaul. I think either late this year or early next year, they're going to be like putting out some new updates for it, but I'm actually so happy about that because I love Audacity so much. I've used this program for so many years. Why is this one so loud? Ew. Oh, so much louder than the others. That's awful. Okay. Audacity part is done with. We got all of our sound effects now. We're good. Where is my Stargate sound? Okay, we have all the teleport sounds. So I get to take all these teleport sounds and I get to put them in here under... what's it called? Teleport. Now, I close the game, save it, and we run the lovely and beautiful command that is the sounds multi-layer command. So we do tool, sounds multi-layer, and then we run sound, Stargate, SG1, teleport. So we pointed at that folder with all our sounds, and we're going to make this a, I'm just going to do vehicle animation class for now, and I'll put in the sound bank of Stargate SG1 2. Is it not sounds multi-layer plural? Oh, sounds single layer. Alright, there we go. All of them are in. Let's pop it back open. Using a time gate and Austin Powers. I have no idea what that is, to be honest. That's another movie series that I was actually planning to watch soon, was Austin Powers. I haven't seen it in forever. It's so long. Alright, well now that we have the sound in, let me make sure it has a good volume to it, and then we can play it through the script. So we'll go, here's sound, Stargate, SG1, there's a teleport sound. So I'm going to make it so the minimum distance is 1 for the player hearing it, and the maximum distance will be... God, what should the maximum distance be? Like 10? Something like that. Make it like 8. It's not a super loud sound. We'll just level out its volume to about there. It's not a crazy sound by any means. I guess the only downside here is that there's so many variations that it's going to be awkward because you'll hear one as you come in and then one as you come out. Alright, let's see. So now that we have that, we can do the sound impulse here. So we're gonna go to right when you trigger it, before the fade even happens. We're gonna play the sound. First on the first Stargate, and then on the planet Stargate, and the sound is going to be teleport. So we'll play it on both gates at the same time. So let's make sure we have scripts running, compile them. Wrong number of arguments. Huh. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's start the gate up. John and Joe Stargate over here. Okay, in we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hear shit. I literally didn't hear anything. We did sound impulse trigger, teleport sound on both Stargates. Is it just quiet? Will Stargate be an ultimate force? No. I feel like I'm hearing it, but it's just like insanely quiet. Hold on, let me like maximize this audio. I could not hear anything. Oh, it like spammed it. Well, let's do, once it does that, we use sleep forever. Oh! Almost died there. Oh no, my new particles, I gotta fix them so they don't go through the gate. I heard it play for like half a second. I feel like it's not. Let me try putting like a sleep one between these. I heard it, dude. I heard it. Okay, how about this? How about this? To keep things simple, we won't play it, or we'll play it there, but I'll play it at this gate after you teleport out. That way it plays when you are teleported. Master Chief dies instantly to an unstable wormhole. Alright, let's see. This should fix it, right? Why did I hear it? Okay, hear me out. It does the fade in, then I do a sleep one, and then I play it on this Stargate. How far am I into S2? I'm on season 5 right now. Almost to 6. There we go. We got the sound. It was really delayed, to be honest, which made me sad, but whatever. Wait! My dumbass. I don't need to do all this. I think I can just play it on the player. The player is going to be traveling through the gate. The player should be making the sound. Oh, perfect. Beautiful, dude. Oh, I forgot. I gotta recompile. That's not bad. That's not bad. Why do Mom and Dad make Stargate sounds a lot of... that's a good question. I'm reverse dialing the gate. I'm breaking it. I'm breaking it. Alright, I need to have an animation on this gate here where it doesn't spin. Because when you're getting a gate that's getting dialed to, it absolutely should not be doing all this. It's a work in progress, though. It's a work in progress. That's sick, though. It actually gets dialed to, and we can travel through the gate. Oh, that's so fantastic. Oh, wait, can I change the FOV? Hold on. I'm pretty sure I saw a thing for that. Fade in, fade out, cinematics, start, stop. Kind of like a blur. Motion blur, enable. Blah, blah. Ooh. Yeah, render depth of field blur. Is there an FOV? Texture camera set FOV. Ah, no, nothing I can do to the player. That's a shame. More hype for this mod than your other recent one. It's just so cool. It is, right? I'm glad you can appreciate it. I think this is so cool. I love that it works. So there's no Stargate shutdown sequence yet. And the Stargates are hard-coded. They're not very dynamic at the moment. But it should be doable to make it function a little bit more. Also, SGC, besides the fact that none of these have textures yet, it's starting to look pretty authentic. One more time. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, my thinking is come here, start blasting. Also create throwable teleporters in the Halo 3 engine. If you mean a teleporter that you can literally throw in that sense, then yeah. Though I think they would always be stuck on the alpha channel of the teleporter range. But yeah, I mean, it's doable. Oh, why are the UVs all screwed up on this? That's a shame. A lot of these UVs are screwed up, actually. I need to go in and like retexture most of this. None of these are using their appropriate textures anyway, but I actually gotta go in and do all that. Dude, you have no idea. This isn't my work, but man, when I was trying to do the authentic SGC and I was modeling everything myself the other day, dude, I like had to stare at screenshots of like vague dark areas in the corners to find props like this so that I could model them in. I had these clamps with like a bunch of wires and stuff that I was like hand modeling in for all of this, manually placing it all in and getting it there, only to find out that the gate I was using, the model that I was building all of this off of, wasn't actually very good. This is like, it was super long. Like, this is how long the old ramp I was using is, and then the more accurate one is to here. It's like a pretty substantial difference. I might have to do a merge of the two though, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Right. Now I need to figure out why my collision property here isn't working on my gate. This should definitely be working. My regular Stargate ramp was not collision only, but this was. I gotta check something really quickly. As far as all the metal bits and bobs go, was the collision prefix one-sided transparent? No, that's fine. Exclamation. Oh, these are all set to render only. Okay. And I know what I need to do. I need these, all these wall fixtures, all these metals and everything render only. Like so. And then undo render only on this one. And that will make it so now I can have collision on my ramp. Alright, re-import. Where'd the new ramp come from? It's from a Trouble in Terrorist Town map, actually, somebody had made and converted from an old map called RP Stargate. There we go. That's the ramp. I feel so tall. This can't be right. Here. possess one of the really creepy marines and see if it lets me go through. What the fuck was that? Ew. Why did it sound like that? That was horrible. Peppy, you're really on one today, man. What is that? What the fuck is that? Ew, I don't know what that is. I hate it. Right, anyway. Everything looks terrible without lighting, but I will say it might be a good idea for me to get some of the textures from that aforementioned Gmod map into here. That way this all looks much better than it does right now, because at the moment this is all honestly very ugly, and I am not a fan. I low-key might end up just redoing it all on Substance Painter myself, but I don't know if I really feel like doing that right now, so I'll try to do my best just to make things as they are from the original. So, in order to do that, I need to take a look at... I'm gonna do the wall fixtures first, because that'll get like most of the detail and everything done pretty nicely, I would say. Sorry, that was my little brother. Ah, it happens, man. That's completely understandable. So first and foremost, let's do this one. Metal box generic. So here's our material. And I'm gonna go ahead. Stargate material 360, it says. Good God. They're all exported out, but... Okay. I have a folder with all of them. Good to know. So basically, I have the distinct honor of taking all the materials here and making them work goodly. Got an alpha mask that's built into it. Don't really understand why the alpha mask looks like that, but it does. And you know what? We can make this work. It's actually such a shame that it has this texture, because I want to generate a normal map for it, but I would have to do like so many awful things. PJ Peppy with the 5 months. Only 5 months, really? I should be grateful, but you've been here for like 3 years, Peppy. Thank you for 5 months. I appreciate it. Said Cortana feet, big toes. Dude, can I get a round of applause for PJ Peppy? That was so brave. That was so brave. Honestly, that I felt that. That was such a brave and bold take. What do I call it? Metal box generic. What would I call that? Hello? Yeah. SGC metal box generic. Really not a huge fan of this alpha map at all. So I think what I'm going to do is grab that, paste it into here, and then just do a little brightness adjustment, maybe a little contrast adjustment. Like that. There we go. That's not bad. Alrighty. Next material. I might have to just do generic normal maps on these. Next material is metal wire, which is 361. That looks fine. We'll go ahead and make a specular mask by being lazy. Can I save this? TIFF, yes. This is SGC metal Wire 01. Is that what I called that? Sure did. There's not very many materials to do this for, thankfully. Here's the wall fixtures, which is 362. This is a pretty important material. It's got a whole lot of stuff going on it. The SGC logo right there is kind of cool. But alright. We're going to Stargate. Please tell me where we did the Weapon of Terror, Weapon of War bit. I think that's the next episode I'm going to watch, actually. I haven't, I'm slowly getting through it all, but I saw the preview for the next episode. And it looks like that's the episode I'm on finally. Again, I'm going to be a little lazy here. I'm going to go in here, and this material is SG Wall Fixtures 01. Presume the next one is SG Wall Lights 01, which is 398. Very curious to see this one. Wow! Inspiring. This one is SG Wall Lights 01. Next up, we have the fire extinguisher, 428. I hate this material. That specular map's not going to make a whole lot of sense, but it is what it is. SGC Fire Extinguisher. Yeah, there's one there. So that accounts for all of those. Is there anything I'm missing here? Metal wires, wall fixtures, generic. Metal box, generic, metal wire, 01. Lights, 01. This one actually. Is on metal. This is on wall fixtures 01 at the top right. So that bit right there. That's gonna have to have an emission map for sure. I think most of this actually is going to end up needing a pretty large emission map for like consoles and boxes and... Alright. Theoretically that's going to get most of the wall stuff in, so I guess I'll just take all these and put them in. I'll grab all these. I'm going to go to our Stargate bitmaps folder. And my RP SGC. What do I call it in here? Yeah. Put these bitmaps in here, and then we're going to run that bitmaps command here. So tool, bitmaps, levels, custom, Stargate, bitmaps, RP, SGC. Nice. Now that we have those, I can grab all my new materials and we can hook them up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it actually looks pretty good. There's going to be a lot of tweaking and custom stuff I'm going to have to do to it, but the hell of a knuckle crack. Yeah, sorry, that was loud as fuck, dude. I'm a crunchy, bony boy. It is what it is, dude. One day that'll help me out. Somebody will be like, what the frank? do you freaking want? And I'll look at them and I'll be like, did you just freaking talk to me? And then I'll crack my knuckles super loud and be super badass. And they'll go, ah. Alright, there's a fire extinguisher. How's that looking? That's fine. Looks like a fire extinguisher. Let's get the base color up. So bright. Holy shit. Turn that down a little. I can see too much crunchy fucking ew on it. Alright, that's fine. Next up is the klaxon. Don't have that. Don't have metal grating, and those are all four. Alright, so metal box generic we do have. Don't remember which one that was. I guess it's the pipe since they just changed color. Oh, it's this one over here. I literally can't tell the difference. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Should probably give it a little bit of specularity. Not that much. That's too much. It looks too special. Right, that's not bad. It's a little shiny. As for the normal map on it, I should probably tile that like 4 times. There we go, that's not bad. Well, we do like 2 times. A bit better. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. What else do we have? Metal wire, or you know what, I'm gonna go down the list. But yeah, metal wire is the next one. Okay, those are our metal wires. They look fine. Yeah, that knuckle cracking does not give you arthritis. People used to come up with all kinds of myths around that. That is just not a thing. Alright, this wall fixture is going to be huge. It's going to add a ton of detail to like everything. There we go. Nice like blue color. Let's give this a little bit of reflectivity. Take that normal map and just scale that like 4 times at least. Let's get a crunchy galvanized metal detail there. Should probably change that out for something a little nicer to be fair. It's kind of metal detail bump A. There are no, like, nice metals. Like, I need a generic-ass metal. Probably the only one that I would have it is, like, a Forerunner metal, to be honest. Maybe I should just try that. I bet Waste has some very nice Forerunner metals that it would not be afraid to let me use. Panel generic. Exterior bump. I bet this one looks great. Yeah, no. This is not what I thought it was going to be. Like panel exterior? This is going to be a specialized one, isn't it? Yup. God damn it. Just give me a generic. Please. Panel, floor, main bump. This one surely. God damn it. Have you watched the original movie that sets up the SG-1 series? Yeah, the original Stargate. Yeah, I watched it not that long ago. Oh god, surely this one is... Fuck! Waste metal C detail. Come on. That's not a bump. God damn it. I need a detail bump. You know what? Frick this, dude. Frick all this frickin' fricks, dude. We're going back to this. This is fine. That'll do. Starting to come to life in here, though. Pretty happy about that. I don't know. What is this material? And why does it look so hilariously ugly? What are you? Wall fixture 01. If you're wall fixture 01, why do you look like the most disgusting, ugly thing I've ever seen in my life? It strikes fear into me. Is it just the angle it's at? I don't see any bump map or anything on it. It's frighteningly bad. Alright, whatever. Wall lights. Original Stargate movie can be summarized as Virgin M16 versus Chad P90. Did they use P90s in the original? Okay, that's a nice looking little material there. I don't hate that. John Amazon Bezos, thank you for the 2!
Drake, your Amazon next day air order of 150 nitrile exam gloves and 55-gallon lube life water-based lubricant has been confirmed.
Oh!
Tracking information will be sent to your email as soon as shipping has been processed.
Yeah, isn't that usually, that comes through an email usually though. That doesn't, usually it doesn't pop up like on a stream notification though. Usually that's supposed to be in an email that you send me, not through a stream tip. Sorry about that, guy. It must be some kind of weird error. I don't know anything about that. That was so weird. Yeah, usually that's supposed to be through an email, though. That's actually crazy that it's not. Weird. I don't get that, guys. That's seriously weird. All right, this is going to be wall fixtures 01 Illume. So that's going to be our little Illume map. And as far as the wall lights go here, this is going to become an Illume map for that. This will be our wall lights 01 Illume. And what this will let me do is actually some pretty cool stuff. Put those in there, run the command to get that back. And now when I go to the wall lights, I can turn on some self-illumination. What you're all saying is that RJ needs to add M16s, MP5, and P90s. All right, listen, P90, that's number 1, okay? Because it's the iconic Stargate gun that they use in SG1 for the later seasons. M16 is the secondary main weapon there, alright? Because they use that through the early seasons. And the M9 Beretta is a must, because that's the sidearm that they always have through everything. That one is non-negotiable. Okay, can't really tell how bright those are because there's no lighting here at the moment, but maybe I should make these a separate material now that I'm thinking about it, because they're shadowed and that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, anyway, we'll also do this on the wall fixtures. We'll do a little self-illume, and we need to use the fixtures illume. These could probably be like a little bit of a pale orange. There we go, look at that. Oh, it's so bright! I fucked up. I fucked up now. Oh, my eyes. Why is it so horrible? I mean, I got that part, but I guess they share the same, like, internal area. Yeah, okay, well that's a little bit of a shame. Damn. I'm gonna have to make a new material. This is gonna be called Wall Fixtures 1 Illum. Not my best name, but it'll do. So there's one there, there's one over here. Add it here, throw it on there, on there. Shade smooth on those. Should be one more right here. I don't know if there's any more than this. This should be everything. Oh, I found one hiding. Hold on. Okay, that should be good now. Oh, John Bezos VFX, thank you for the 2!
Your Amazon order of 2 kitchen soap sponges,
Okay.
Pringles variety pack, can,
Yeah.
high strength office rubber band pack,
That's weird.
and 8 ounces Lube Life silicone based lubricant, watermelon flavor.
Watermelon flavor?
Confirmed. Tracking will be sent once the order
Listen,
ships.
Mr. Bezos, super generous of you to send that again, but I don't see why that is being announced on the stream still. I'm actually mildly concerned about that, Mr. Bezos, if I might say. Watermelon. Oil of RJ. Ew, that. You're being icky right now, okay? You're being very icky. Everyone thinks you're being so icky right now. You missed a triangle. Fuck! Where? Where did I miss this motherfucking triangle? Look good to me. Wait, was that the wrong material? No. Literally the first one? You talking about the big lights? The little ones. Talking about the first one. This was the first one of these I did. Perfect. I didn't miss anything. They're all good. All right, that's good. Now I gotta make a shader for these though. This is wall fixture 01 loom and Wall lights 01 illum. Export this out. That imported. And when it comes to those materials, I will set their self-illumination back to off. Not end up using those textures. And instead, I get to fix up the new Illum shaders that I just made. Look like that. I'll delete the materials on both. And then they should not be shadowed ever. So I think I'll set their material model to diffuse only. As for the wall lights, those are the orange ones. Are these just so small? Oh yeah, those are working. All right. Not bad, not bad. I guess my next move would be to go into these shaders here, override their material properties. All these really need is precise, yes, but then also they need to have blah, 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 blah. Okay, so none of these need anything. I can give these like a tiny power of like 0.2 with a quality. Is that the light map quality of the material? Light map power? Light map quality. Does that mean how much light mapping it takes? I don't know. Wall lights 01 illum. And wall fixtures 01 illum. So yeah, these also need to be set to precise and have a 0.2 emissive radius. This might make it take like a gazillion years, honestly, to light map. For some reason, when I use these materials that are light mapping, instead of doing like little light map thingies that way, it ends up just being like so much worse. Low-key want to try this though. Low-key want to try light mapping with it. I'll see if it takes like if it's taking 1,000 years, I'm gonna just say screw it and worry about it later. But let's do it. Import and light map, please and thank you. I think it actually would take like forever now that I think about it, just because I have a whole planet on the outside that I have to work with as well. And that would certainly be something to get through on here. I'm just glad the Stargate transport works. I was low-key worried. I hadn't tested it at all. The entire mod could have easily fallen on its face flat. Alright, it's really taking its time on that step. That's worrying me. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Maybe I should have done this on draft instead of low. I'll get a pretty good idea. Actually, I'm starting to get a pretty good idea of how long this light mapper is going to take. And it's looking like if I do this, it's not going to be quick. You cannot fathom my disgust of the term Fleshgate. Nor mine. But these are opening pretty quickly. Oh boy. Yeah, this one's not going to be fast. Ooh. Let's cancel that real quick. Instead of all that, I think what I'm going to do is not have these do anything with light mapping. At least not on their own. And Instead, I could just place my own light mapping objects that are like a single square. Like, that would probably be smarter. Yo, Davy Jones, thank you for the 2, man.
Have you considered rolling a fat spliff with a 80-20 ratio of herb and tobacco and just handing it to the compiler to let that shit get baked?
Oh god, dude, I wish. I fucking wish. If this thing would just take a spliff and fucking bake, I would be so happy, man. This shit is ass, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's straight doo-doo stinky. Oh no, it's broken. No! Take me back. Take me back. I just want to see it all prettied up and light mapped. But no! That's not allowed. Oh, it's gonna crash until I light map now, isn't it? Ah, damn it. Okay, so now I have to light map. Well, I guess if I'm gonna light map, I should at least do it right. Remember the light map farms Bungo used? I have not. I feel like they'd be kind of redundant at this point, but maybe no. I don't know. No, the way I set this up was ideal for light mapping. Just heaps of Xboxes linked. Are you serious? Kind of smart though. I mean, if they have all the hardware, no reason to outsource it when you can just ask Daddy Microsoft for a gazillion 360s. And the dev kits are probably even stronger than the retail consoles, so pretty smart, all things considered. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and... Do I just say fucking screw it and light map? I can just make it so these things don't have lights and just light map it the old-fashioned way instead. None of the gazillion-year light mapper thingies from my little extra light objects. Instead, we'll see if it'll just do it with all the lights I had before, which admittedly was already a really long time. Whoa. Okay, nuking the old tag, that's good, that's what we want. The real question is, how fast does the first stage go? If the first stage is quick, we're good. Thanks for streaming, even if it's weird, silly, non-Halo stuff. I mean, I just appreciate you coming and watching when it's silly, non-Halo stuff. I mean, okay, it's Halo. We're in Halo 3 for this. But, you know, it's just better Halo because it's got Stargates in it. That's just science, you know. I don't make the rules. I roll with the filter on the right because it's my God-given right. I respect that. Oh, this is going so much faster already. This is way faster already. I don't know what it is about adding lights to the geometry objects, but it just... That shit's crazy. This should go much, much faster now. I low-key have to do this. Halo Gate CE1. My thought is, I would love... If I continue to develop this and get like a working SGC and like the ability to go to other planets, I think it would be fun to have like a cutscene kind of based like Half-Life 2 almost sequence where you have like characters like are walking around like giving you orders and like it's like go to the briefing room and you like sit down and it's like blah blah blah, here's what we're gonna do, blah 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 blah, and then you have to like go out on a mission and the gate opens and you go through and then you encounter like Goa'ulds and there's death gliders flying over and maybe you gotta like hijack one, fly around, and I don't know, something like that would be kind of cool. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. Halo Gate campaign. It would be like a mission, a short mission. But I'm not going to focus super heavily on that. I'm mostly just doing all of the fun and getting Stargates working and stuff in the meantime, because the horror mod, getting that out ASAP is my main focus when it comes to modding right now. Brute? What about brutes? Etu Jirulhanai. Here, I'll step away for 1 minute, and then, hopefully, this will have made some good progress when I get back in, like, 30 seconds, so give me just a sec.
Imagine this is Trump's voice. We've got a lot of the Halo. So much of the Halo. Can you believe it? Everyone is telling me, Dom, how did you get so much Halo in the Halo? I tell them this is the time for the Halo. We all love the Halo.
Hope you guys have been enjoying the peak light mapping content. This is so good. Oh, we're already at final gather. Wow, this is going really quick. I feel like I should totally add more lights. I mean, I definitely will in the end, but I'm doing so much iteration on this map. It would be honestly annoying to do. You ruined it. Whatever, dude. What the frick ever, dude. We're almost there, though. Final gather's last step. We're chilling in the meantime. I guess we can theoretically add some more parts. I can show you guys the original Gmod map. I'm getting a lot of the assets now from... I'm kind of trying my best to like do my own iteration of the base, the center of the base. This is the Gmod map here. It looks very similar to what I have, though the layout of mine is different because I'm using the precise map from the official everything here. To try my best to replicate it. You can see mine versus the other one is reasonably different, but I'm trying to grab as many assets as I can because the people who made, the guy, I think it was one person who made the original map here, has a lot of these. These are not supposed to look like this, but yeah, this original map here is like pretty crazy. It's got like all the piping and everything up into the ceiling, a bunch of stuff here. You can see it's got the tunnels and all that stuff. So being able to use like the lights here on the ceiling is super useful. Being able to use the pipes and all these things is super useful. Forgot they had 250 cals posted there. They don't always. Most of the time, I don't think there's 50 cals posted there. I may end up including them, but pretty... Oh my god, what the fuck? They have the wireframe texture over it. I don't think that's... Supposed to be like that at all. Hey, what up, Restaurant? Good to see you. Oh, we're light mapping. Please, I hope this doesn't crash my stream. It always does this when it gets to Final Gather. All right, we're good. But yeah, this is pretty simple stuff like this that I'll be modeling in myself. Mainly the reason I wanted to grab the Gmod map and be able to overlay it atop this is so that I could like pretty accurately get the assets, because I was ready and willing to model all the assets, and I probably will retexture most of them. But like things like, okay, like these are Gmod office chairs and Gmod keyboards, so I'm gonna get rid of those. But things like the star chart here and these little machines and things are things I want to nab. Being able to see where the staircase is laid out. Like my version, I don't have anything in here yet. Getting like the height right, little props and like screens that show like the Stargate stuff that they spent so much time on will save me a ton of time. We have like the briefing room up here, which will be pretty cool. I don't want to necessarily go in like all detail, but I would like to get a reasonably good amount of detail in. I think it'd be good. At least get a couple rooms. I don't know if I'll do the entirety of all this. Is quite a bit here, but maybe. I don't know. Get some gizmos and things. Come here, Peppy. Oh, the Peppy's here. She's here. Hi, Peppy. Hi, sweet Peppy. You're so pretty. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. I love you, Peppy. You're so cute. You're so pretty. Look at this. Look at this. You're so pretty. You're so sweet. You want me to hold you? Is that it? Is that what you wanted? Do you want to be held? Yeah, she doesn't want to be held. You're so sweet, Peppy. You're so sweet. Well, Final Gather's almost done. General SG teams are requesting a rally point. Where should they go? To war. Oh, that peak writing. So good. That, oh my god. Wow. You're so cute, Peppy. Oh my goodness. You guys can't see because the camera's kind of blowing out the whites of her fur. But she is just loving this. You're so precious, Peppy. National treasure. Marty thought he was cooking with that line. It's so cheesy, dude. It's so cheesy. To war. He's like, oh, that's great, ma'am. Nice one-liner, but seriously, where should they go? This is what all the working out is for, man. All the gym days, it's for this, so that I can hold Peppy without my arms getting tired. She's passed out right now. Please don't pee on cat. That's not. You're making that sound so much worse than it is. This final gather, every other step goes really quickly, and the final gather just takes forever. Oh wait, it's speeding up. As I start complaining, it starts going faster. RJ pees on cats. I don't pee on cats. Okay. Peppy was just. All right, listen. I'll tell the story. All right. One time, I left the bathroom door open while I was peeing. And, you know, I'm a dude. I pee standing up. Duh. And for whatever reason, still to this day I don't understand, Peppy runs into the bathroom at full speed. I'm peeing actively. She then jumps up onto the toilet bowl, jumps into my pee stream, lands in the toilet bowl completely, and then sprints out at full speed, covered in pee at this point. And I'm just so shocked. I don't even know what to do. I just like stop peeing. I'm like, huh? And I have to chase her down and find her and give her a bath. Kind of sounds like it's not true. That's not true. What could be said, piss missile. Yeah, she was a fucking piss missile running around the house. And I was so freaked out. I didn't even know what to do with myself. It was such an absurd situation. I'm like, what the fuck just happened, man? What was that? I don't pee on cats, dude. Don't stop making it weird, man. You're making it weird. It's her fault for running into... she doesn't even go around toilets. Like, I will never understand to this day why she just ran into... like, I don't know, dude. Nothing about it made any sense, but there was a pee-covered cat running around the house, and I had to go chase her down. And I was like, great. Awesome. Just tracking pee everywhere. Now she's... I'm not victim blaming my cat, bro. She's a fucking cat. One who, mind you, is currently passed out happily. Arrest that man! Arrest him! Kitty wasn't asking for it? God, I hope not. Oh, final gather. It's done. Oh my god, that one's done. What about all the others? Why are they going at like fucking the... Dude, this is... whatever. Whatever. We're gonna start grabbing more assets. As far as the main room here is concerned, all of the assets for it are in place. Although I do need to model the ceiling to better resemble whatever's going on here. I think I matched the height pretty well, to be honest. Though I do need to like draw these lines into the walls. The way they did it in Gmod is honestly smart, but I can't do that in Halo, otherwise it'll scream at me. Also, the way they did it here is just completely incorrect and upsets me greatly. I can at least do this giant bar here. Delete those faces, and then... Actually, wait, I can't do that yet. I gotta go one there. 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 Extrude, scale Y0. Merge by distance. And... pillar itself needs a bevel. That's fine. I just gotta clean it up here. bad. Okay, we got our little pillar here. As far as the rest of the ceiling goes, got a rather interesting shape to it. I think I've got the height correct here, but then at some point in the pillar, it seems to kind of go up. So that's going to be like, what point does it go up roughly? Kind of up here. So I'll draw a line from here to here to here. And then I would need to extrude the rest of the ceiling up. Oh, hi Peppy. Extrude it up. I'd say that's actually a pretty good height for it. And then I'll have to inset these blocks somehow. Pillar of Autumn. Oh, are we done light mapping? No, not yet. And then, you know, I could probably do these as just instance geometry pieces in the ceiling. That'd probably save some time. But the pillars of winter, spring, summer, all good questions. That's it. That's the whole tweet. I don't know the rest. All right, for this, I'm going to draw this in manually. Perfect, dude. No. I'm going to turn on... You going, Peppy? You leaving? Bye, Peppy. We're on correct face attributes, and we're going to do the following. Scale x0, scale x0, scale y0, scale y0. And then gaslighting. I think it was Peppy's fault. Listen, this is why I shouldn't have shared that story. You guys are just gonna say some dumb shit. Gonna make me look bad. I'm gonna be at HCS like, did you know rejected Pete on his cat one time? And it's gonna sound like I did it on purpose and not because my cat is just very special. That looks good. Still requiring the pillars in the ceiling, but it's better. It's better. What about here? Oh, that actually has a top to it. Nice. Okay, so I gotta like kind of put something in there. That's good. I do need to get these lines in into here as well. Definitely lacking the lines, though. I may be able to do that actually as a texture. Nah, I should probably model that in. I'm gonna poop on a dog next. No! Ew. Nasty. They would also call you special? Yeah. That checks out, pal. Didn't have to tell me. I really just want this to finish rendering already. Please! Please. Yeah, the pillars, again, I'm going to do those as instance geometry. Otherwise, I would cry, most likely. Alright, guys. You can't keep twisting everything I'm saying into the worst possible interpretation. You guys know what year it is? You do that, somebody's going to take it very seriously. And they're going to be like, that rejected guy? Cancel him right now. End his whole career. Davy Jones, thank you for the 2, man.
Just wishing everyone a happy poop day.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Poop.
Yep.
Don't forget to poop.
Already did today.
So, Don't forget to drink water and eat fibrous foods so that your bowel movements flow with ease.
Based.
2 poops a day is healthy.
That's
Take
true.
care of your poop. Poop is healthy.
That's 3 poops is healthy too. Though I would be a little concerned if I did 3 poops. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, that's good stuff. Shout out Davy Jones. He's looking out for you. Okay, never say he's not looking out for your best interest. Man wants you pooping. You know, I respect that. I respect that. What is going on? It's just Davy Jones, you know? Being a kind soul. Gyarados! Thank you for the...
I'm a simple man.
Yep.
I see helicopter in sky. I stop and look and say helimchopter.
Based. And also, I'm going to go with real. Or, as my dad used to say when playing Call of Duty World at War, he called them helohopters. Alright, duplicate, separate. SGC wall 08? Nine. Origin to geometry. Let's position this in place. There we go. Nice little object there. Oil up. No, I don't want to. Being scary. What the fuck, man? Dude, I feel like this whole place is just too small. Like, I know the Spartans are big, and I know that in Halo you run fast, but like the scale of the entirety of the SGC just and the gates too just feel completely off. That frightens me because I've already locked in so much stuff at this scale. New gun? New gun. We may begin work on a P90 today. Maybe. Alright, so that's actually just a full-on square door. Okay, what about the other one, though? Is that also just a full-on square doorway? Yeah, I mean, that is, in fact, a full-on square doorway. Not for the most part. It's at least beveled on this version. What about the PP-16? Oh, PP-67. I don't think they use that in Stargate. Pretty sure they don't. I could be wrong about that. Saw a C mod that pulled off the translucent mags pretty good. I think it was a Quake mod. Assume it was set up like a needler or maybe a rocket launcher. Translucent mags should be pretty easy. I actually have a P90 model that's actually translucent and actually has the bullets modeled inside. Please explain 6-7. I am too old. It's literally in. You remember the SpongeBob episode where they go, "Hey Patrick, you know what's funnier than 24? 25." It's just that. That's literally 6-7. There's nothing. It's the most nothing burger of a cultural reference of all time. There's nothing there. Please let me in. Which, Halo 2 had translucent magazine? That's kind of sick, actually. I mean, that should be really easy to do. I think I know exactly how to do that. Literally just model the bullets and make a translucent material around it. Call it a day. Nothing too crazy. Translucent SMG mag. I did not see that. I didn't see that part of the leak, but I believe it was there. Excuse me. Just waiting. Just waiting still. Definitely not going to be doing another light map this stream. That's for shit. For fucking sure. Will bullets disappear from the gun as you shoot? Could I do that? If I rigged each one of them individually, I might be able to get away with it. The M7 SMG has square bullets in the magazine. What? What is the M7? Is that a Halo gun? Wouldn't surprise me. It would save on memory if they were square. Original Xbox would be crying trying to render each bullet, like, manually. It's almost there, dude. It's almost there. Okay, I will say, though, having, like, the pillar and stuff in the ceiling makes this room feel a lot better, more spacious. That's good. It's good stuff right there. I'll lock that. I definitely need to move the planet away in the future from the SGC so that you cannot see it through the skybox. It's a little weird. Any day now. Almost there. When am I making an indie game? Well, if I have a good idea for an indie game, I'll consider starting one. I don't really have any, like, banger game ideas. Eventually, I hope. Vital Gather is almost complete. Please. Please. Ooh, thank you for the 2. Ooh.
Halo 1, worst gameplay.
Okay.
Halo 2, worst story.
Alright.
Halo 3, worst multiplayer. Halo 4, best art style. Halo
You're killing me
5,
here.
best story. Halo Infinite, the best.
Okay, wait. Hold up, opposite opinion, Oscar. I don't like your opinions very much. And even when I invert them, Oscar, that would imply Halo Infinite is the worst, which it's objectively not. Can't just throw that one in there. What the fuck, man? Done. Please! I have a wife and kids, please! I don't, thankfully. But please, still! Seven out of 10. Too much water. IGN's never fucking hydrated, dude. I find it interesting that when I focus one of these windows, they go faster. Davy Jones, thank you for the 2!
Halo Infinite is the worst because it sits egregiously in the uncanny valley of almost hitting the mark but also simultaneously being so fucking far away.
So, I mean, I get what you mean. I don't personally feel like that makes it the worst, but I do get what you mean. As a longtime Halo fan, there is a certain uncanny valleyness about its art style. It's like almost there, but it's also weirdly not. But I have like a based take on Halo Infinite, which is that it absolutely should. I know it's gonna sound insane. It should not be as detailed as it is. I personally think, and I'm gonna get hate for this. I think Halo Infinite should have a little bit of cartooniness. Like the future Halo titles, they should have a little bit of like that Overwatch cartooniness to them. Just a little bit. I don't think they need to go into the super hyper detailed territory. I think it can be done good, and I mean Infinite did it reasonably good, but I think that it's a little too detailed. I actually think one of the things that makes Halo 3 especially stand out after so long is that it's just due to the technical restrictions on it, gave it a sort of like Overwatch type cartooniness to it, if that makes sense. Like if you look at a multiplayer Spartan in Halo 3, as long as there's grunge, yeah, but the thing is you can have grunge in that art style. I feel like That's one of the things that made Halo 3 become timeless. I wouldn't say cartoony, but hyperrealism is bad. Art style over fidelity. And the thing is, Infinite did have that sort of like art style to it. I honestly think Infinite was too detailed. I know that sounds insane because everyone's like, graphics. And I know that Halo Studios is all about that Unreal Engine 5 hyper ultra omega realism. But I think that might be to Halo's detriment. We'll see though. I could be proven wrong. I could definitely be proven wrong. And maybe there's a balance there. Maybe there's like a hyper realism plus cartooniness balance. Honestly, Infinite did try to strike that. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Despite the incredible capacity for graphical fidelity of that engine, they didn't utilize any of it. It looks so flat and has no texture to it. Yeah, that was no fault of the artists, as far as I understand. I think the engine's just ass to work in. Almost a 95% chance the next Halo sucks. No, I would say it's a 95% chance that the next Halo... I think the next Halo is not going to be a banger hit. I think it's actually really unlikely. The track record just isn't there. The next Halo, I think, is going to be pretty good. That's it. I think the next Halo is going to be pretty alright. People are going to play it for a while, they're going to like it, and then it's going to die quickly. I think the next Halo is basically going to be Infinite 2 as far as numbers go. I could be wrong, though. Maybe at HCS they show off a game, a Halo CE remake that looks so incredible that everyone starts violently crying and throwing up in the crowd. And just it'll be the best thing that anyone's ever seen, ever. I don't know. And according to rumors, there's actually going to be 2 Halo games. So, who knows? It can look realistic, but it should have comedic dialogue and moments in classic Halo. Yeah, actually, the Act Man, he did a really great video on his second channel recently, watching somebody else's video. He got permission to react to it, and he's talking about how the humor in Halo like 4 and 5 felt very forced compared to the humor in the old games. David Jones, thank you for the 2.
HCS solely to see the last vestiges of a dead franchise that I used to have so much love for dwindle into darkness. It was fun while it lasted, but after 13 years of disappointment, why would I expect anything else?
I mean, that's the most realistic take, dude. I hate to say it. I really want the game to succeed. I want it to be good. I just don't expect it to, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Halo Studio 343 has a really poor track record. Ooh. Crunchy. With some booty in here, damn. Alright, I don't really remember what I was... Oh, right, I wanted to see these lights and things. Yeah, those definitely need to be brighter. God damn it. Make these a little brighter. Let's do like 15. Ooh, that's very bright. There we go. Okay, too bright. Too bright. Calm down. Calm down. Bring it back. Bring it back. Anyway. I guess now wouldn't be a bad time to try out the Stargate again. David Jones, thank you for the 2.
The only reason Halo lives on is because people like you, me, the chat, other content creators, modders, etc. keep the game's original legacy alive. Everything else is pointless noise. We just have to get used to the fact that everything eventually dies.
First of all, thank you for the 2. I wholeheartedly agree, sadly. That's just the sad truth. Everything dies. It be like that. It literally just do be like... Okay, this is mini. These Stargates are tiny. This is disturbing me. But you're right. Everything dies, and... corporations don't want to hear that. It still feels too small, even from the perspective of everything dies, and only certain people bother to keep it up. Oh, you know what? I didn't compile and save the script. Hold on. I wanted to hear the sklorp. I'm not sklorping when I go through the Stargate. Then it should close behind me and go. Ooh, look how nice that looks out in the sunlight. That's like good looking material. Damn, that came out good. It's a bit bright out here in the sun. I'll have to make a second Event Horizon object for the direct sunlight stuff and then have one specially made for the SGC. Yeah, dude, I genuinely, these hallways are so unbelievably small. I don't even think I can fit through here while crouching. I must have messed up the scale of this somehow. It's weird though, because I calculated the size of the gates relative to the size of Master Chief, and I got the ratio perfectly. He's like 7'2". The gates are 22 feet tall. Like, speaking technically, that is an accurate Stargate. I think the people in Halo, like players and the Marines and stuff, are just really big. Like this dude here is huge, probably like 6 foot something. Yeah, he's okay. Actually, he's like. Okay, dude, one of the sounds that has a chance of playing there is really fucked up. That is not correct at fucking all. Damn, John Marine, let's do it one more time. Did I miss the part where we talked about the new dig site news? No, I think it's really cool that dig site's kind of back in action with General Heat at the forefront. He was definitely the right guy for that. He's got a lot of passion. He's absolutely the right man for the job. Yeah, whatever I end up doing with this, if you play as a Marine or whatever, you're definitely gonna need some really slow movement. This is like Infinite multiplayer is more polished than the campaign. Yeah, I mean the campaign's not like unpolished in my opinion. You know, I want to try something really quickly. I want to edit the Master Chief speed and see if I can find like a actually reasonable height for the character and a reasonable speed for the character. Because like Halo is not a game with realistic real world movements and speeds and things. How big is a world unit? Yeah, whatever, I'll just wing it. Standing camera height is 0.62 world units, and he's like 7'2", so that's a weird ass ratio, but I don't know. Let's do like 0.4. Standing camera height is 6'2". That can't be right. Dude, I'm so short. Adam, thank you for the 1. Dig site news. I just got here. What's happening with dig site now? Okay, this actually doesn't feel too bad height-wise. Speed is crazy though. I'm still zooming around. Dig site is sort of back. with a smaller team, and General Heed is taking the wheel. He uploaded a new video, I think either today or yesterday. I can't remember exactly when, but 2.25. Excuse me. Finally, the game we've all been waiting for, Halo Reach 2. I mean, hey, if the rumors are to be believed, as far as modding is concerned, the game is just going to be Halo Reach. So that's cool. That means that all of my Halo modding knowledge will continue forward. Gyarados, thank you so much for the 5. Appreciate
Fun
it.
police here. Just checking there's no fun happening.
No.
Only feeling dead inside.
Yeah, no, I'm having a
Sigh,
terrible
I
time.
love my job.
Yeah, no, dude. I mean, I'm sure you do. But I hate mine because I'm not having any fun right now. It's honestly just the worst. Oh, look how boring that is. Oh, man, that sure sucks. You guys see how much that sucked right now? That was awful. That was terrible. Is that a working Stargate? God, I hate that. That was awful. That was gonna be Destiny? I mean, from a technical sense, kinda, yeah. Love looking into that event horizon. So fucking beautiful. Love it so much. So much so that actually I just suddenly got a massive urge to pee. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Sorry for the delay. You know how it do be like that when it do. What's the Halo music? Alright. What next? I'm working on a staff weapon a little bit, actually. I haven't worked on the staff weapon too much. I've been really enjoying doing the work on the actual map. It looks good, but... Staff weapon next. Staff weapon. I don't have a put away animation for you, which kind of bothers me. I like the opening animation, but... The fact of the matter is when you put it away, it just disappears instantly. That kind of sucks. Oh, but you know what weapon I haven't used in a while? I'm just going to pull this out for fun. This is going to be the next huge grass update. Gimme. Next huge grass update is going to go crazy, dude. Battlefield 6 campaign was shockingly mediocre, not terrible, overall fun, but deeply mediocre. Yeah, I honestly wouldn't play a Battlefield game for the campaign. I wouldn't expect it to be awesome, necessarily. I would save that for the multiplayer. The multiplayer is where Battlefield always shines and is the best. I want to see, if I make the Stargate cast shadows with that light, what's that going to look like? Because right now it doesn't cast any shadows, and I feel like it could be better if it did. But I don't know. Shadows are kind of harsh. Do allow shadows and gels, turn on shadow casting. What does that look like? Honestly, like, worse in every way. It's not even casting in first person. It's that or that. Oh yeah, that's way better. Oh, I already went through the gate once. Damn. You know what? I should just change the gate sleep forever to be sleep for 1 second. Now there's a 1 second delay before a person can enter the Stargate. It'd be so fun to have a little campaign mission out here. Oh, that'd be great. I love the little short. It's so fun. Oh, I need a melee for this too. I should definitely do a melee animation. I'm noticing actually, I gotta watch that again. When the gate activates, the blue light kind of shocks on. It's supposed to be a smooth fade. It should fade in from right there, and it doesn't. Instead it like appears very late after the fact. Let's see what's going on there. Let's see. Because that's tied to this. I have a separate event horizon for when it opens and closes, which is this one here. And this one has the effect for when it opens. That's the like white one that kind of like comes in with like a cool effect. Yeah, it's literally just this light. There's no delay or anything on it. It appears, it's on the FX event horizon. The 3-second lifespan of it, and if I look at the actual script when the Stargate opens, it sets Stargate to true. It creates this thing here and attaches it instantly. Sleeps for however long, what's that, like 2/4 of a second, which means the light, oh I see, the light starts and is at 0 for a very long time. This is 3 seconds total. It takes 2/4 of a second. That would be... I want it like there, actually. Let's give that a try. Let's run scripts again. That should make it actually function at the right time. The timing was totally off before. Did it check stream chat? Oh, my bad, Kenzie. Give me 1 sec. Right after this, I'll check. There we go. That smooth fade was much nicer. Very good. Very good. Let's slurp. Nice. Nice. On these Covenant pieces again? Oh! Yeah, when you destroy the banished Banshee in Infinite. Is that really a damage state thing now? Was it always like that? You can just see like the gray Covenant bits underneath. Ooh. Is that the... that's the Halo 1 Needler skin. We gotta have that in the Halo 4 mod at some point. That'd be really nice. Pulse Carbine looks good in purple. Love this Stargate mod content. Really interesting to see the process of how mods are made. Stargate and Halo seem to fit so well together. I agree. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. No, I mean, Halo's like a relatively grounded military sci-fi franchise. Stargate is a grounded military sci-fi franchise. Honestly, the biggest difference is just the aliens and the alien tech and the time period. Foundationally, they share a lot of similarities. In the Stargate we go. Oh, I should give a material effect to it and have collision where every time you shoot it you see little like ripples. That would be cool. Definitely gonna have like a little ripple thingy. I love it when weird splotches show up on a thing when I try. It'll be realistic. It'll be accurate. Ooh, the Stargate out in the sun is looking good. I'm liking those reflections. I haven't had the opportunity to see the changes I made in the sunlight yet, but that's nice. That's very nice. Planning on making this mod a full experience. I mean, I have some plans in my head for it, and I would like to make it like a sort of a full experience. That's kind of why I'm building an SGC, is so that there is a place for that experience to take place. Whether or not I will get to that, I'm not going to promise anything right now. I will try to do it, though, because I think it would be awesome. But we'll see. This is something I have a lot of passion for, personally. I think this is awesome. Like, really, really awesome. And I want to make it, like, a reality. Oh, shoot, you know what? I totally extracted without my little things I made. The, clamp supports. Not the clamp supports. Clamp mount. Yeah, those. Very important. Yeah. I need this room to feel bigger. I may actually just scale the entirety of the room up. I might scale everything in this mod up, frankly. I think having an accurate scale when you are a 7-foot super soldier that runs really fast is kind of challenging. They goop 3 times and Gwyneth Paltrow will appear behind you. I'm not going to say it, I'm scared. Oh, that's modeled pretty nicely. I gotta go in on a lot of these objects though and like round them out. Like that, I feel like should be rounded. I feel like it's not because it was originally a Gmod asset and that bothers me greatly.
Rejected Poop
Hey.
Nose.
Oh, no.
Is Ultimate Forge 2.0 full release waiting on the video release, or have you just not gotten to the final polish cause busy?
I just haven't gotten to it because I've just been doing other stuff, honestly. It's kind of on me completely. I've just been doing other stuff and enjoying doing other stuff, and that has kind of put Ultimate Forge in the back burner a little bit. That's entirely on me. That's a pretty substantial upgrade, actually. You know, that is entirely on me. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I honestly should just go through and complete it already, because it's really close to being completed. Problem that I had with Ultimate Forge is that I just got insanely burned out, and I grinded it for so long that like no part of me consciously wanted any to be near it. Like I gotta get away. I need a break. I can't fucking like deal with even looking at that mod anymore. I was so hilariously, comically burned out. Even when I was working on the Condor, I was like just pushing through. I was just like, free me from this hell. But I don't really have any negative feelings toward it now. It's been quite a while since I worked on it. About time we get Ultimate Forge out. He huge grassed himself? Not wrong. Floating grassed himself? Okay, that is wrong. Ain't no floating grass. Hey, Venom, thanks so much for the 5.
Can't wait for the Reach Dig Site stuff to come out. I thought Dig Site was more or less done after the leaks.
Me too. I was surprised to hear that news. I was honestly really excited, though. I feel like there's no better person to leave in charge of Dig Site than General Heed. He's really, really passionate about Halo, and I think he is definitely the right person for the job. So I'm really, when he said that Dig Site was coming back and that he was in charge, I was like, oh, thank God. That's fantastic. In general, he's just like a really chill, nice dude. Like, I think when it comes to Dig Site, I had heard some rumors that there was a lot of troubles with like how it was managed and handled before, due to certain personalities involved in it, and I can say with some pretty damn good confidence that General Heat is not one of those people. He's just super chill, super laid back guy. If the elite content becomes released by the dig site, will streamers be able to use those assets? Yeah, of course. Only makes sense. If it gets released through dig site, you're good. Now, there are many things that probably won't get released. Oh, maybe they would. I was gonna say, like, Forerunner City probably wouldn't. But maybe they would release, like, a cut-down version of it. Honestly, one of the reasons I don't do Forerunner City anymore is because even though Zophie ended up finding a version of it in the Halo 4 build, there was a ton of people who just refused to believe that that was even possible. And those people absolutely would have gone around out of their way to be like, nah, Rejected's a terrible person. Those are definitely dig site assets, even though they're just not. Which made it just, like, in my opinion, feel really shitty to even work on something like that. Curious to see the Halo 4 stuff. I'd be interested too, yeah. Snowy Guardian Force would be fire? I guess so. It'd be kind of a hard map to do snow on just because it's like a dense rainforest type area. Excuse me. I like the ceiling. It looks much better. As much as it's spacious, I really think I might just scale everything up. I don't want to, because then I have to scale up the event horizon and the Stargates and redo the animations. Well, that's not a huge deal. I mean, the effects would be affected too, the Kawoosh and stuff.
Johnny Bravo has canonically dated more furries than actual women.
Thank you for the 5, Demon. Yeah, I saw that clip get posted up on Twitter. I was like, what? Didn't know Johnny Bravo was a furry. Didn't know he did that stuff. It's news to me. Yubs. You send me the clip? Oh my god. Okay, he's dated a deer, a wolf woman, a moose woman. My god, he's dated 3 animal women? Johnny Bravo was insane for that. Alright, this is admittedly a weird time to leave off, but I am going to jump out of here, guys. I'm sorry for a shorter stream today. I was not able to start stream earlier, unfortunately, and I'm really exhausted from the gym today. I want to get to bed early so I can wake up at a good time and stream earlier tomorrow. Do you guys have any suggestions for anything you'd like to see me do on this mod? Or if there's another mod you guys want to see me work on, let me know in Discord, please. It would be much appreciated. For now, I'm going to be working on the horror mod as well as this. And hopefully by tomorrow, I'll have like a lot more of this map laid out and built out. We already got like a good amount changed here today and in. Sadly, we wasted a lot of time on light mapping, which was lame. But maybe we can get the P90 in tomorrow. I don't know how many of you guys would want to watch me add in the actual authentic P90, but I think it'd be cool. It'd be pretty damn cool. Alright, I'm gonna hop out of here. Let's do one more Stargate, and then we go through. We got the Stargate working today. That's progress, right? No, it used the weird sound, dude. There's one weird sound, and that was the one we got. I'm sorry. That's unacceptable. I gotta find out which sound import's fucked up and get that out of there. That's freaky. Alright. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning into this shorter stream. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you to everybody who super chatted, tipped, and became members. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you. I will be live again tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. Lots of live streams coming. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night, you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.